So, if you guys remember, in our very first episode, we played a game called Surgeon Simulator. It was ridiculously hard, and we didn't really accomplish much besides brutally murdering our patients. He's dead. So I took it upon myself to learn the game and how to actually complete some of these operations. It took a while, but I eventually figured it out, and I'm going to show you some of that in this episode. Let's get to it. Okay, so last time was quite a bit of a fail, but I've since sort of figured it out, so we're going to give it a try. So yeah, the controls, by the way, still wasn't clear last time. It's A is your pinky, W is your ring finger, E is middle finger, index fingers are, space bar is thumb. So we're going to try the heart transplant. So no matter what, getting this stupid little tarp thing off is still a massive pain. You kind of just have to just randomly shove it off. So another thing, last time was we used the hammer and drill and stuff to get the ribs out. Apparently that's not like an approved medical practice. But using a saw is. Pro tip, get the stupid coffee cup out of your way. Just drop it on the floor. So we're gonna want to grab this little saw guy. I'll be really careful, by the way, these little needles here. Don't let one stab you, because then it'll make you hallucinate. And doing surgery on acid is never a good thing. So we're gonna want to carefully cut these ribs. Alright, a little tedious. There we go. Rib. He's bleeding a little profusely now, so there's actually a thing for that. The little green syringe guy, it will stop the bleeding. So we're going to pick that up and poke him in the eye with it. Well, apparently we can't stop the 1 milliliter per second bleeding. Carefully cutting out the rest of the ribs. 1 rib to go. There we go. Now you're going to want to take his entire rib cage out, the center part, and just throw it on the floor. He's not going to need it again. Or on his face, that works too. Get out. Alright, so these organs are in the way, so you're going to want to take his lung, grab it, grab the lung, and just yank it out. And throw it on the floor. And throws the other lung on the floor. Got a liver here. Gonna yank that out. Yep. Don't need that anymore. Put it on the floor. What we really need is a scalpel. So we're just gonna grab one of those. And there's this little part on the stomach here. We're gonna need to cut the stomach out at the esophagus up here. Alright. Got that. Make another cut down there. I think that's good. Gonna yank that stomach out. There we go. There you go, Bob. That's what your stomach looks like. Yes. Look at it. Alright. Throw it on the ground, not gonna need that anymore. Esophagus. Don't need that anymore. I mean, he's getting a new heart, he basically just doesn't even need internal organs anymore. We're gonna grab our scalpel again. I'm not exactly sure where to cut on the heart, so I just sort of go stabbing away at it. Basically, you just kind of stab it away at it until it stops beating. And he's bleeding a little profusely now, so we're going to give him a green shot again. There we go. And we're going to poke him in the face with the needle. Drugs are good, kids. Just say yes to drugs. Heart stopped beating. That means it's good to get yanked out, but he's bleeding quite profusely, so we're going to do another green shot. Poke him in the face. Yeah, don't worry about the blood spurting out of his face. Apparently that's fine. You got almost 4 liters of blood left. That little bit of spurting is fine. What's your heart, Bob? It's all black. Yeah. So, this is heart, and we're just gonna chuck that off. I want to grab the new heart. And place that in there. And yeah, apparently just dropping the heart inside of the chest cavity is good enough to make Bob survive. And yeah, I got a B rating. Apparently if you do a little faster with a little less blood loss, you'll get a better rating. Yeah, that's that. So yeah, that's Surgeon Simulator. The game is like a bit ridiculous. Obviously that's not how real surgery is done. And but once you figure out the controls, it's somewhat fun actually, it's somewhat challenging. So yep, see you guys next time.
My father gave me a small loan of $1 million.